Kreskin, and once again I'm sharing with you what's on my mind. I'll tell you what's an interesting development in recent years that we've only become more aware of in general, and that is the phenomena of people who are transgendering their lives from one sexual situation to the other, and it seems very, very legitimate. There are those who justifiably have needs to change the sexual orientation that they're pursuing in life. But we also should think in terms, because my background's in psychology, and I had an office for a number of years with a clinical psychologist. We also need to think of the fact that for many, many hundreds of years, there were individuals who had problems in which they felt their identity was not their true identity, such as that of being a famous person, or a person they saw in the movies, or a person they read about in fiction books and so forth, and they took on identities. And these were serious psychiatric problems. The individuals lived and wanted to live the way they believed they were, even though that was not accurate. I'm not suggesting that transgenders are falling into that position, but hopefully when the occasion comes up and the parent has to consider what best to do, make sure that they're also interviewed and studied by psychiatric experts, so that the feeling is that they really are, or need, or wish to believe that they are of the other sex. And by the way, the other thing to consider is something that has occurred from time to time. Sooner or later, some of these individuals who are transgender in their behavior and have changed decide they want to go back to the original orientation. This is something to think about when we make sure that the person who decides they are of the opposite sex really feels that way. The question and the suggestions come up that all the orientation becomes the same. You're getting a lot of controversy today about individuals intending to play as athletes on the sexual orientation group that they were originally not members of. So it isn't surprising that a original male now, and we found this in a number of publicized cases, decides to play on the team against or with the females, because she has now changed from being a male to a female. And there's a great resistance about this, and I can understand the resistance totally, because let's face it, folks, the person, and this is not a criticism of them, we wish them great health and a great life, but the person has not totally changed. They still have the muscular structure. They still have a build that cannot be erased and is not being erased. Do they really change totally from a male to a female, or a female to a male? It's very difficult to answer, unless some of the females who were originally males may be planning to have children and give birth to children, proving that they are completely changed in their orientation. Other than that, wish them a great luck and happiness and success, because like any other human being, they truly deserve it.